Seems kind of ridiculous out in the woods here, doesn't it? Tell you what, this job has been countless of nights of losing sleep. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, let's take a look at what we got. We got a light basically right here that blinks. So when opposing traffic comes on this road, so right now when people are on that side, if they come over this hill, I don't know if you can shoot up that hill a little bit there. When the people come over the hill, this light over here will be blinking to indicate not to come down for somebody on this side. As you can see, if you spin around, there's not much room. So it's not a lot of turning radius and whatnot. So it's one of those jobs I probably normally wouldn't do, but I wouldn't do? That's an understatement. Don't ever do it again, Dave. Don't you ever. I got kind of roped into it. Good paying job, but a lot of headaches. So we got a couple loops in the ground. You can't see it. They actually smeared over this. The first layer was here, and there's two of them. And basically the loop detector on here works as an A and a B. So when a car goes this way across it, it won't activate the light prematurely. So it has to go A, B, then it'll activate the light across over there, the same over there. It's pretty advanced. It's a lot of stuff for a simple light. Let's take a look at the box. This is something that pretty much took me, I don't know, I probably got about 4 weeks wrapped into it. Why did it take you 4 weeks? It took me 4 weeks because I had to go from here to Grand Rapids and back, I don't know, like 8 times. Kitty. And that's like an hour away one way. So when you go out to Grand Rapids from where I live, it's like a 4-hour endeavor, or 6 sometimes, because then you try to wrap it in with something so you can get material or whatever, and then you got to talk to everybody. And I'll show you a picture below. The trailer, this trailer actually right back here, bam, where are you? Right there, bam. That trailer, I built a MIG loop in there, 4 loops I built in there, just so I could bring it out to the creator and we could test it. And that wasn't even bulletproof, and I was nervous. Oof. Not total, but just with all kinds of stuff. But here's our loop detector, and here's basically an A and a B, or channel 1, channel 2. When they activate it, it clicks our timer, sets in a relay. This one currently isn't being used, but this is our power supply to it. Very complicated, very complicated. This isn't nothing Mr. J hooked me up with this. And yeah, so we got our loop detectors in here, our loop wires that go into it, our loop detector. Very complicated. Timer set for a minute. Got our power supply here, which is... Oh, and don't get me started on the power supply. So we ended up finishing up on a Thursday or Friday. So the customer ended up using it for like a couple days. They went away for the weekend, right? And because it's a nice cottage house, you know, it's a beautiful house, beautiful. I'll show you a picture. But anyways, it's working, right? And so it was like a Monday or Tuesday, we get a phone call, or I get a phone call. Hey, it's not working anymore. And I'm like, what do you mean it's not working? I'm like, do you know how hard it is to get the parts right now? And what we did to get the parts, and I have no extra parts. And guess what? So I had to go out there, right? Because this is what I try to tell everybody. I was the last one there, even though the customer said, he goes, I checked the power at the outlet. There's no power. Okay, why would that be me? I'm not a high voltage person. That's the electrician. But I'm the last person, and I was in the box. So I thought maybe I did bump something. I thought maybe I bumped something. So I have to go out and do my due diligence, and I have to go out and I have to take a look. And I get out there, and you know, the good Lord works in mysterious ways. And I was very lucky because as we were there, the electrician did show up, and they ended up finding a GFI that was buried in the pole barn that was bad. It was literally faulty. It was blinking, and they said, oh, that happens sometimes. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, so this wasn't my fault. But of course I had to stay there until they were done and make sure everything worked, because like I said, we were about 3 or 4 days. There was a big wedding coming up. So We had to make sure she was running. Normal 115 or 110 outlet. So let's just say I'm happy to be done with this one, and I hope they have many years of great service with it. And it was fun. It was fun. Very adventurous. So anyways, just wanted to show you a little bit what we've been working on. A lot of headaches, but we got her. We got her just in time for the wedding. So we'll catch you on the next one. Take care, guys. So within closing, this job was astronomically a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. And I have to thank my two helpers. I will put them below. I'll show you a picture of my two helpers. And I can't thank them enough, because honestly, that hill is so steep, climbing that thing up and down, and we had walkie-talkies. I tell you what, they saved me hours. I mean, hours of help, or hours of just extra time it would have took me. So anyways, guys, with that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the audio. Really sorry about that. I didn't know that was happening, but I really wasn't going to take the video. It was the end of the day, and I just thought, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm all sweaty. I'm ready to go. I'm burned out. This thing's working. I mean, and you know, it's just on my knees, everything. You know how it is. It's just the end of the day. You throw the stuff in the vehicle and you're like, let's get out of here. Anyways, take care. See ya.